Hello and welcome to Intelligent Institute of Education. This is Fahim, and today I would like to give you the concept of control statements. These all control statements like break, continue, and pass, how this behaves in a looping, like for loop and while loop. So this all I'll explain one by one so you can understand. But before starting, please subscribe my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe in other devices also because this is very important for me. Right. So now I am going to share with you a screen so you can understand how this control statements behaves in a program. Is this all right? Let us see here one by one so you can understand it. Now, these three control statements like break, continue, and pass. And of course, these all threes are keywords. So let me start here first to give the concept of break statement, how this behaves in a programming. Is this all right? So like in our daily life also, like we are riding a bike or driving a car and bus or whatever it may be, right? So we are moving at particular speed. So when we are going to take the brake, so discontinue the speed is okay. And same concept also our researcher has given in programming language like C, C++, Java, and even the Python. Everywhere we have to use here break statement. Is all right. So like for example, we are printing any number like for example, like we are printing 1 to 10. Fine. So now for particular condition is going to met. Like for example, 5. So when condition met, it will come outside from that. Is clear? Now, second thing I want to tell you, like in any company, any organization, schools, colleges, we are finding some particular student, particular employee, then what we have to do. So when we can fix that condition, when condition met that particular employee ID or particular roll number in school, so it will fetch and it will stop that. Why? Because this is not search entire, because we can save our time. We can use the time complexity. Is that all right? So all we'll see in practical. Now here, next we have I have given here like for loop and while loop. In this condition, like this incrementing here 1 to 10 time, condition is 5. So when condition met, here stopped, come outside from there. In while loop also condition met, come outside from there. Now continue. Basically the use of continue, it will escape that. For example, now we are printing any message, right? And like we want to print from 1 to 10 and some condition we don't want print like 7 or 5, then we can fix the condition and we can use continue. Like in a range from here 1 to 5, two value we don't want to print. So here see printed here 1 to 5 but escaped here 2 value. Is all right? Same here also in while loop, escaped here 2 value. Now the final that is called as a pass. So basically, what is the concept of pass? Pass is a keyword, and now we are coding, we are doing some logic in a program. Then our logic, our code is incompleted, not completed, and we want to execute that. Fine. So incomplete code, when we want to execute, we want to run, we'll get error. Is all right? So for that, we can use here pass. It means that our code will execute without any error. All right. This all also I will show you in practical. Summary, break, continue, and pass. Break means where particular condition will met, it will come outside from the loop. It means that it will terminate, discontinue the loop. Continue, it will escape that, whatever condition is there. And pass, this work as a placeholder, and remaining code, we can do it in future time. It's all right. So now I'm going to take you in practical so you can understand that. Let me stop share this. Let me share again Jupyter notebook so you can understand this. Fine. Now here what I will do, I will take your new sheet so we can understand here in this. First of all, I will give you the concept of here break. Fine. So what we have to do, like for example, simple, I am going to use for loop for I in range. I am printing like for example 1 comma 11, because in for loop it will print less than 1. Is it all right? And here you have to use the intendant because this is a very important Python programming. And like here, print I, execute this. So now see, printed here 1 to 10. But now I'm going to use condition. What condition? Like I7, I don't want to print. Fine. I don't want to print on 7. Means after 7. Okay. So like here, if I7, this condition is there. I, when met the condition 7, then break. It means that it will print up to 1 to 6. When condition met 7, it will come outside from the loop. This is the concept of their break. Let's execute this. Control enter, execute it. See here. Now condition is met here I equal to 7. So come outside from the loop. It means that this printed here 1 to 6. Is all right? Now second example I will show you. Take here new sheet. I'm going to create one list like LT equal to, here some number is there like 10, 20, 30 and 50 and 100. Okay, this number. Fine. Here same loop for I in LT. All right. Now here I am going to fix one condition. Like I am going to check here 20. If I equal to 20. Fine. And here break. Now come outside from if statement and here print here I. Okay, execute this. Now see here. In this list we have how many? Total 5 element. 5 element. And now I have given the condition I equal to 20. So when condition met here, so come outside. It means that without using condition this, so it will check all 10, 20, 30, 50, 100. It means that we are wasting our time and as well as our memory also. So for time complexity, we have used a break. When searched, then it came outside from there. Is all right? 4. Now I will try to use here what? In while loop also. So we can understand it. Fine. So this while loop, I'm going to initialize some values like 1 and use here like while and here I less than equal to 10. And here what we have to do, now we have to print like I, and after printing I, we have to use like some condition. Like here, I'm going to stop on 5, like I double equal to 5. Fine. So use here condition like if I met condition 5, then what we have to do? Then use here break. Come outside from the if statement, and what we have to do here? We have to increment the values. I plus equal to 1 is all right. And let us execute this and check. So now see. In this condition here, I equal to 10. Fine. I less than equal to 10. So without using if, like I equal to 5, it means that when check the condition, so met condition 5. When condition 5, then it came outside from the loop. Break. Why it is printing here 5? Because before condition I equal to 5, we have printed here 5. And after printing 5, we have checked the condition. I met condition 5. Then break, it come outside from this. Is clear? So now you also practice. You can download the question from your Google and you can practice a lot, because here I'm giving the concept we have to understand, and same concept we have to implement in programming language. It is all right. Now I'm going to show you continue, how continue works in a for loop and as well as in a while loop. Clear? Now for loop. For I in range. I in range. Like start from here, like 10, comma 21. So it print up to 20. And here see, print here I. When we are going to execute, so it will print 10 to 20. Let's see here. See, it started to 10 to 20. Because in for loop, it will print less than 1. Is this clear? Now I am going to use here condition. For example, for I double equal to, like for example, value 17. Value 17 I don't want to print, and remaining all values it should print here. Fine. Then what we have to do, use continue. Continue. It means that it will escape 17 and remaining all it will print it. Fine. So in place of 4, we can use here if. Checking this condition. This, okay, and continue. Fine. And we'll print it. Execute this. See. The number what we are checking here now, 17. See, 10 started up to 20, 15, 16. After 16, we have here 18. We don't have 17. It means that with the help of continue, it will skip the value. It cannot print. Like for example, other example I want to give. Like in a company, there will be many employees. Fine. So like we are searching starting from salary 15,000 to, like we can say, 50,000. But this cannot display like 40 to 50,000. So we can use continue. So it all salary will start from 15 to 50, but 40 to 50 it cannot print. You practice and write in my comment section. I will see you. Next. So now I will check in while loop. Okay, how it will work. Take here new, sit here. Same here, I'm going to initialize here one value, and while, like here I, and this goes up to like 10. Fine. And in this, what we can do in this, like some value we want. Okay, so what we have to do here, like for example, we have to increment, like for just a moment, we have increment I plus equal to 1, and here print here I. So this printing here 2 to 11. So here I will make a 0, and this, remove this, run this. See here. Now here printed 1 to 10. Fine. But now I'm going to use here condition. Okay. I'm going to use here condition. For example, here, if, where we want to skip any example, like I equal to, for example, 5th number I don't want. Okay. Fine. Here, continue. Okay. And execute this. Now see. Here 1 to 10 printed, but except here 5 not printing. Is this clear? So basically this is called as what? Continue, skip that 5. When condition met 5, it is skipped. So you also practice a lot. Okay, like to finding employee salary, some student grade number. We don't want percentage, like in the percentage printing from 50% to 100%. But we don't want, like we can say lower grade. 50 to 60% we don't want, and 60 to 100% we want. And I am giving some other classroom. We can make some situation, some condition, and we can do that. Fine. Now, finally, I am going to use pass value. Take new cell. Here, one age I am going to take, like for example, 18. Fine. And what we have to do? Fix here one condition, like if age greater than equal to 18. Fine. Print. You can cast your vote. Okay. And executed. We got result here. But the question is that I want to use her pass. For example, like I am going to use her else. Some other, the voter also came who's below the 18. They also want to use. Fine. And for that also, our government making some policy, some rules. They can also do that. But the policy is incomplete. And now we want to run our code. So when we are going to run our code, like see, else I have written, but code I am not going to write. When I will execute this, so it will display here error, incomplete input. So for that, what we have to do, actually our code also we have to show our third party, and also we want to check there is if any error or not. So for that, we have to write here pass. Now executed. So basically pass is worked as a placeholder for future code. Now our logic and everything is completed, right? But our code is incomplete, and that we want next day or next time in future code. Okay. And now we want to check it our code is perfect, is working or not. So for that we have to use here pass. This means that executed everything and without any error. Is all right. Now, finally, this is the control statement, break, continue, and pass. This all we can use in looping. That also depend on our requirement. Is this clear? So now you have to practice. You practice a lot and get the question. I will upload the question as well as you can download from the Google and practice, because in a computer science required a lot of practice. Without practice, we can't move one ahead. It is all right. And when you are going to face any problem, write in comment section. Thank you very much.